Hey guys, Hazen here with ABC Window Cleaning Supply. In this video, we'll be discussing a few tips on cleaning windows in cold temperatures. So let's get started. First up is chemical storage. Now hopefully your supply closet looks more like the one on the right and not the left. Make sure to store all your chemicals indoors and preferably off the ground. Freezing temperatures and exposure to water have the potential to crack and degrade containers and cause spills. The last thing you want is hydrofluoric acid eating through your floor. Now let's talk a little bit about how to keep your window cleaning solution from freezing. There are a few different methods to accomplish this, but most window cleaners use isopropyl alcohol, ethyl alcohol, methanol, or winter windshield wiper fluid in a concentration high enough to keep the water from turning into ice. Now the downside to using wiper fluid is that the soap solution isn't very good quality and usually contains a colored dye which can leave a residue on sills and surrounding surfaces. Methanol seems to be the easiest of the three to find, and when mixing your solution we recommend making small batches to conserve product, and usually only a 30% mixture of chemical is what it takes to keep the water from freezing, but you may have to add more when working in extremely cold weather. And don't forget, these chemicals are flammable, so take care to properly store and dispose of them. And one thing you'll definitely need when it gets cold is a pair of waterproof gloves. Neoprene is the most popular option, and with care, neoprene gloves should last about 1 season and will lose water resistance with normal wear and tear. So you want to make sure to use extra care around ladders and when using extension poles. And it's never a bad idea to have a tube of Aquaseal on hand for a quick patch job in case you accidentally tear a new glove. Now let's talk about WaterFed systems in cold temperatures. Because water flows more slowly the colder it gets, and because of the risk of freezing, ABC does not recommend using your WaterFed system in cold temperatures. Once a filter freezes, it's usually damaged beyond repair. And this can be a costly mistake, so take care that you don't accidentally leave it in conditions that could result in freezing temperatures. Flushing your RO filter once every 2 to 4 weeks will ensure the maximum lifespan of the filters. And periodic flushing will ensure that the filter membrane does not dry out and will reduce the chance of microbial growth while the filter is in storage. RO and DI filters don't need to be kept full of water, but they do need to stay moist and sealed. Dry DI resin loses its electrical potential and will no longer remove the minerals, and drying out RO filters can crack the membrane, which allows more minerals to pass through. For more detailed information on flushing your system, consult your owner's manual. And you'll also want to keep it away from direct heat and out of the sun. Heat and light can degrade your equipment and dry out your filters. And after taking your system out of storage, you'll want to give it a good flush once more before using it to clean windows. For more information on water-fed and cold temperatures and hot temperatures, be sure to check out our How Temperature Affects Your Water-Fed System video on YouTube. Now the last 2 tips worth mentioning are out of concern for freezing water created by waste and runoff. Just make sure that you aren't creating unsafe surfaces for yourself and for others. Cold temperatures also have the tendency to make plastic more brittle, so having backup equipment in case you break something goes a long way to keep you working without interruption. So that does it for our winter window cleaning tips. Thanks so much for watching and stay warm out there.